How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to their MLB The Show 25 franchise video, back here with our next AL team that made the postseason. It's going to be the Houston Astros, who lost in the wild card round last season. So like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel, as well as the rules down below in the description if you like other content from TJP. And speaking of the rules, 5 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic, might say some names wrong. If we do. It's a video game at the end of the day. Do not take it too seriously. We're just having some fun and bag on SDS. And yeah, like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos, like I think I already said. But I'm going to remind you one more time to do so. Anyways, let's get on to that gameplay, shall we? Alright, so let's take a look here at the team. We're going to advance that regular season. And yeah, I mean, listen, the Houston Astros have some talented pieces. We have Jose Altuve, who is playing second base, but he's actually also a left fielder. But it looks like we've got some guys, obviously, right now. So, yeah, Dubon in center. Yeah, they have Jordan in left, which is pretty interesting. Christian Walker at first. Yunior Diaz, Isaac Paredes, and then John Singleton. All right. Cool. Jeremy Payne at short. And then Chaz McCormick in right. Jake Myers at center. Caratini, Leone, and then Hummel off bench. So yeah, I'm going to take a look here at the pitching rotation. Valdez, Brown, Blanco, which is cool. Coming off, looking like it's going to be pretty good. Got Spencer Arrighetti, and then Christian Javier. We got Lance McCullers Jr., the bullpen with Garcia, Taylor Scott, Sean Dubin, Bennett, is it Sousa or Sousa? I think it's Sousa, but you guys let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Abreu and King, the Bryans setting it up, and then Josh Hader is a hater as he's closing it out. Let's get a look here at some injuries. Obviously none, but if I take a look at the roster here, we do have, let's see, is anybody here that's should be in the majors that isn't? Brendan Rodgers, there you go. So that's what I'm saying, yeah. So he's obviously not there, otherwise he would be the second baseman. I'm sure it'll be okay, and yeah, and then Alvarez could DH. But again, we'll kind of play it like, you know, realistically speaking, right? Because if we look at Brendan Rodgers, Brendan Rodgers is, you know, he's actually playing. So I don't know. I guess did they update this recently? I don't know. Either way, let me just start simulating. We'll see what happens. I'm sure the game will obviously call him back up when we need him. We're gonna try to make some improvements though at the All-Star break. Definitely gonna move a couple guys that we don't want off some contracts, and should be fun. I don't know how good this team's gonna be, but I don't think the AL West is particularly strong. So I guess we'll see what happens. All right, so we're 43 and 53, 10 games under. Yikes! All right, so we're not gonna make the postseason. It looks like. Definitely a down year for us. Let's take a look here. We got some guys on the IL. McCormick, broken shin. He's going to be out for a bit of time. You know, he obviously wasn't really doing too great anyway. He's got arbitration. Christian Walker, torn calf. He sign you, and you get hurt, my friend. That is unfortunate. Well, he wasn't doing too crazy. Alvarez, torn ACL. Yeah. This is why we don't play the field, buddy. Thanks, game. And Jerry Payne, a dislocated ankle. So my season's obviously, well, I mean, he wasn't even doing that great at the plate. Obviously, my season's over. Okay, we have nobody on the team. We're missing half our lineup. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a down year. I mean, injuries are a part of the game. So what are you gonna do? I mean, Altuve's doing well. Okay. Yeah, Rodgers, he ended up being okay, so we got him back. Diaz, solid year. He's been on fire slate. Singleton's actually been productive, which is good. Yeah, but not too much going on. You know, Shea Whitcomb, Trammell, Caratini. Cam Smith's got 3 at-bats, 1 for 3. Good job, Cam Smith. This is a guy they made the opening day roster, so he's a young guy, so we'll see what he could do. Maybe he'll get a little bit more run time on the second half of the season. Valdez has also missed a fair bit amount of time. I feel like he's missed some time too, but I'm not sure. Has he? Yeah, maybe a few starts that he could have had, yeah. Our pitching hasn't been too crazy. Wesneski now here. We got Garcia. colors. I know he's got 1 year left on his deal. I mean, he has been okay, but probably want to move him just to free up some budget in the offseason. Other than that, the bullpen, nothing too crazy. Some mixed bag. Castro's been kind of iffy, but he hasn't really pitched much. Josh Hader could be doing better, but yeah, obviously it's a lost cause of a season with all the injuries. But I do want to see if maybe there are any moves that we can make right this moment to make this team, I guess, better for the future, because obviously right now this season is, like I said, a lost cause. So I'll look around and see what's out there in the market, and we'll prepare for season number 2. All right, I'm going to do the Yankees. I'm going to get Anthony Volpe and Jake Cousins for Lance McCullers Jr. and Cam Smith. Actually, I don't want to do Cam Smith, though. Oh, do I want to do Cam Smith? I don't. I really don't. Can I do someone other than Cam Smith? They do want a third baseman. They would do Isaac. If I could do it without Smith, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Jake Myers. Yeah, I can give him Jake Myers. I don't mind that. I mean, obviously Chaz is hurt. I guess Dubon could be the center fielder. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, I want to get Anthony Volpe. I do want to get Volpe. So yeah, we're gonna do that trade there. That's trade number 1 for me. I haven't had Volpe yet in a franchise, so I guess we could see what happens with him, especially since Payne's going to be out for the season. He's got an opportunity to play. The Yankees would never do that, but again, San Diego Studios. So I'm going to get Mike Yastrzemski from the Giants for Miguel Castro, Luis Guillorme, and Rafael Montero. I kind of need a better right fielder, so Yastrzemski can be that guy, and I get free up some money there. Now, Yastrzemski may not be the long-term solution, but just for this season, why not? Again, don't think we're going to be that great. I mean, I guess we'll see what ends up happening rest of the season. I'll simulate it, and yeah, we'll assess the team for season number 2, since I don't think we're going to make the postseason. All right, so no surprises, 76 and 86 with most of our guys being hurt. We will obviously not make the playoffs, which, again, makes sense. And taking a look at the IL here, and yeah, I mean, Rogers now gets hurt too, add to the list. Well, he was hurt, but yeah, Alvarez and Pena missed most of the season. Especially Alvarez being such a great hitter. Of course, when I decided to do the Astros, I mean, he has to get hurt. Neither here nor there, but Volpe, not a bad season. Volpe, Dubon, Altuve was good. Walker didn't see on fire, wasn't too crazy. Diaz was good. Isaac, some good pop, but Yastrzemski had a solid year, and I did end up signing him. Rogers ended up doing all right as well, and then we got Chaz there. Probably got to get a better center fielder at some point. Okay. So that's the team bench, nothing too crazy to write home about. Where's our man? Is he? Oh, there's Cam Smith. How'd he do? He played 6 games in the pros and he did well. I kind of wish he stayed up here a little bit, but who knows? Maybe he'll develop into something decent, or if not, peace, that we can move. Maybe in a couple seasons. Anyways, let's take a look here at the pitching rotation. Valdez and extended him. He had a solid year, I guess, even though he didn't season cold. Around Muadia, Javier, okay. Spencer Rodriguez was brutal. And then Blanco was decent. Just didn't have a great record because probably didn't get a lot of run support. As for the rest of the pitching, I mean, some ups and downs. Josh Hader a little bit better in the second half of the year. Brady was good. All right, well, like I said, this was season number 1. Obviously, disappointing that we didn't make the playoffs, but I'm not really too surprised, especially with all the injuries. So really, realistically speaking, we just got to get healthy and stay healthy. Dodgers beat the Guardians in the World Series, so now we can go on the postseason. Well, we can end the postseason, go on the offseason, and hope for some good health, and we're going to try to see if we can add some more talent to this team, of course. All right, so I did my arbitrations. We got some money, I think, to spend. Now, they didn't update the game too much because Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is a free agent. I think he had signed an extension, so they just didn't update that, even though I did say latest off roster. So I assume that will change in the next roster update. As of this recording, of course, because this might come out, it's Monday now, probably Wednesday, so hopefully they update the roster by then, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, point being, so we have a little bit of money to play around with. I mean, Yastrzemski's fine, but not the right fielder I want. I could get Kyle Tucker back if I really wanted to. I actually do need a right fielder, so maybe we just go get Kyle Tucker back, honestly. Like, I know it might sound kind of silly, but you know what? We really do need him, so I'm going to bank on trying to get him back and seeing what happens, and then we'll probably look to make some trades to get some other positions of need. So, yeah, I think that works for me. So we're going to target Kyle Tucker as our main guy, and then we'll try to see if we can make a couple more trades to improve the team. Made a self-signing now. Kyle Tucker ran out of budget, so he's not going to be him. We do get Nick Martinez, which is cool. I got him on a 3-year deal. I'm over the moon excited I'm joining the Astros because Houston, I'm sure there's going to be, if there's a Houston we have a problem, quote, I'm going to be very upset. But I wouldn't be surprised either. But yeah, Nick Martinez, solid starter, going to add to the rotation. I think that's a nice piece there to add for the team. And I think we're going to be out of money, so this will be Torres. He'll probably say no to my deal, I assume. And yes, he does, and he'll be removed from my big board list. Actually, he just went with the Pirates. Never mind. Cool. All right, in addition, I'm going to add Hunter Harvey for the bullpen. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a solid relief pitcher for a 2-year deal. So welcome, team Hunter Harvey. I'm going to do this deal with the Mets. I'm going to get Brandon Nimmo and Jared Young for Melton, Hernandez, and King. So, reason I'm getting Nimmo, because he's better fielder than both Altuve and Alvarez. So, Nimmo will be, I guess, the outfielder. I don't know what's going to happen with Altuve. If he'll just maybe they'll stick him at second sometimes. But, I don't know. I just figured, yeah, I don't want defensive liabilities out there and left. And both Alvarez and Altuve are, at this point in their career, well, especially Altuve at this point in their career, is obviously regressing. So, figured let's just do that trade, and yeah, let's simulate to the start of the second season and see what happens. All right, so season number 2 is here. So let's take a look at the team. Let's take a look at the team for season number 2. Jose Altuve will be DHing. I'll stop saying it like that. So Altuve, we've got Volpe, Alvarez in left. Not my favorite thing in the world, but Walker, Diaz, Isaac Paredes, we got Yastrzemski, Brandon Nimmo, and Brendan Rodgers. Actually, Brandon Nimmo should be playing left, but he's not. And, okay, so Jose Altuve is just the DH. Okay. Got it. Alright, and then Pena and Volpe swap. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I guess we'll just let it be for now. In terms of pitching, Valdez, Martinez, Brown, Javier, and Blanco with France, Hunter Harvey, Taylor Scott, and Dubin. Bullpen, we got Josh Hader, Jake Cousins, Brandon Brave closing out for us. It's not bad. Also, too, I don't know. Did I mention this already that I got new monitors? I think I did mention that. If I didn't, I'm mentioning it again. And actually, this time I could see everything because I'm playing a full. Man, is it bright? I don't know. Is my face like? Yeah, I think my face is like it's very, very bright. It's brighter than my old monitor, I think, for sure. But either way, looks great. Not that you guys care, but I'm telling you because I can, and I will. So, still want to get a better center fielder. Still want to get a better right fielder. Second baseman probably at some point. Rogers at 73 overall. I mean, it's fine for now. We'll probably look to make some trades at the All-Star break. We'll see what happens with the team. Yeah, we're going to get some more pitching. We still have some moves to do. This team could possibly miss the playoffs 2 seasons in a row. I don't know if we will. We'll try our best. Hope for the best. I'm going to simulate. And when we get to the All-Star break, you best believe I'll be making some trades. So let me see you guys once I get to this point. Well, 49-47, courtesy of San Diego Juice, Sim Engine. It's kind of tight. We could potentially win the division, but right now we're a game behind and a half game back of a wild card spot. So could be better, could be worse. Just looking at the rest of the standings there. Dodgers obviously 66 wins. They're really good. See some injuries. Let's take a look, see who's hurt. Again, we have a lot of guys hurt, but most of them are not on the. Well, no, most of them are not on the main roster, except for Sean Duman. But we have a lot of guys hurt. He hasn't been very good anyway. Oh, man. We just have so many guys hurt. It's crazy. So, Houston just dealing with a lot of injuries. Altuve's been good for me. Volpe, not bad. Alvarez has been excellent. Christian Walker's all-star season. This is a good season for Walker. 33 home runs already. So, that's good to see. Diaz, solid. Isaac, not much out of him. Probably going to get a better third baseman now. Brendan Nimmo's been decent. Yastrzemski's been solid. Brendan Rodgers okay. So, I mean, honestly, the bench not too bad. Pena hitting 292. Much better season than last year. Last year just wasn't very good. And also, he was hurt, so that didn't help. But Valdez solid. Martinez, Javier. Urgetty's been better than last year. I mean, it's hard to not be, but still not great. And then Hunter Brown, decent. Blanco out of the bullpen has been brutal. Harvey, the middle bullpen isn't great. Harvey's okay. Hader's been terrible for me. Might have to move him in his giant contract. And yeah, my bullpen's been very iffy this year. So, time to make some moves. Question is what? There's some, I mean, third base. Got to get a third baseman. Got to get myself some more pitching. So, let's try to make some trades. No need to like reinvent the wheel here, but obviously, yeah, Chas McCormick and yeah. All right, let's look around and see what's out there in the market. All right, first trade here: McCormick, Dubon, and Stallings. I'm gonna get Alec Boehm. He's my third baseman. We will have to extend him, obviously, but he's gonna be the first trade I make. Number 2, I'm gonna get Tyler Ferguson and J.J. Bleday from the Athletics for Paredes, Young, and Okert. So we get ourselves a little bit of extra bullpen help as well as center fielder. Last year I'm going to do here with the Guardians, going to get Shane Bieber and Tim Herron for Blanco, France, and Trammell. So we're going to get Bieber to be another starting pitcher in our rotation as well as Tim Herron for the bullpen. So that is it for me on moves. Obviously, we still have some holes to fill in, but I think we're kind of just going to rock out with the squad as is for this season, and we'll look to make some more improvements in the offseason. I do think we can make the postseason. Let's see what happens, though. Hopefully a good second half of the season. Seems like the AL West isn't too strong again. So, let's hope for the best, and maybe we can win 90 games and slip in as a wild card or even win the division. Who knows? Just pathetic and piss poor. 78-84, not going to be good enough, so not very good whatsoever. League leaders, Christian Walker, RBIs and hits to Jose Altuve, 199. And guys just got hurt. Alec Boehm, broken ankle. Doesn't help me out that he gets hurt, so he missed some time. Hunter Harvey, torn pectoral. That doesn't help me out. So, some injuries. A lot of injuries again. Altuve, solid. Still hit. Volpe. Alvarez had a good year, even though he didn't season cold. Walker was good as well, even though he didn't season cold. Steven Diaz. Bleday, Yastrzemski. Brendan Rodgers. Cam Smith. You got to play third. Buck 91 this year, not as great. Duvall was really good. Caratini, not bad as well. Pena, solid. Nimmo, okay. To the pitching rotation, Valdez, Bieber. I mean, overall not bad. Martinez didn't do great, neither did Hunter Brown. They struggled. Urgetty struggled. Wisniewski. Yeah, our bullpen wasn't too hot. There's a lot of improvement that we need to do with this team. We have 3 more seasons to do it. But definitely some disappointing results that I'm seeing right here for so far. So let's head on to season number 3. You already saw all the stats and things of that nature, the moves. We've got a lot of moves to make. Dodging to be in the Yankees in the World Series. And yeah, let's head on to the next offseason. Like I said, major improvements are about to be made to this team. Hopefully, at least. At least on paper. All right, I did my arbitrations. For free agency, we don't have money. But we can easily change that. Or we could just, honestly, just try to get better through trades. But we could easily change it. I really wanted Schoolwell, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. All right, Shremsky. What am I keeping him? But he's 36. I want to get a better right fielder. Second baseman. I want to get a better second baseman. I mean, I don't mind Rodgers, but just not as a starter. So let's look around and see what we could do to muster up some trades. And I definitely want to get some more pitching. Our pitching was not very good. So time to find some moves to make to improve this team. All right, I'm going to do with the Blue Jays. Going to get Bowden Francis and Jeff Hoffman for Urgetty, Wisniewski, and Cam Smith. So we get ourselves a good closer in Hoffman as well as Francis, another starting pitcher to add to the rotation. We'll do this deal here with the Red Sox and Wilyer Abreu for Hader, Ferguson, and Matthews. So we're going to get ourselves Abreu to be the new right fielder. I think it helps us out tremendously. We still keep, what's his face around, Yastrzemski, but I could look to move him now. I might want to try a better second baseman. Just deal with the Rays. I'm going to give up Yastrzemski, Otto, and Feldhaus. I'm going to get back Ahmed Rosario for the team. I think it's an improvement there at the second base spot. I think that's going to be it for moves over the budget in terms of free agency, so I'm not going to be able to sign anybody. That's fine. I'm going to offer the rest of these guys here arbitrations that I traded for. So, hopefully we see some improvements to this team for the third season. Only time will tell, though, so let's get to simulating. Let's see if my mouse is working right now. Wow. That was a great scroll. Good job, mouse. Way to go, buddy. All right. Let's simulate to the third season, shall we? All right, so let's advance to this third season here and take a look at the team that we have been dealt. So Rosario is going to be the new second baseman, again, especially against righties and actually just in general. So Rosario with Altuve, Jordan, Walker. We've got Bohm, Diaz, Abreu, J.J. Bleday, and Anthony Volpe. With Rogers, Duvall, Caratini, and Pena, as well as Nimmo off the bench. And then it kind of just switches a little bit against lefties, as you can see. So Jordan gets at least DH against lefties. Jose Altuve is in center. It's kind of, I mean, again, he still hits the ball well, so I'm not going to complain. But, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. Pitching rotation, Valdez, Bieber, Francis, Javier, Martinez, with Hunter Brown out of the bullpen, Hunter Harvey, Cousins and Scott in the middle, and then the back end, we've got Abreu, Tim Herron, and Jeff Hoffman. I don't know, is this team good enough? Are they good enough to make the postseason? I hope so. We've missed the postseason 2 seasons. A lot of seasons. So we got to start making it. Hopefully this is the season we can do so. If I wanted to make some trades, I mean, the only thing I'd want to do is trade everybody for, let's say, Logan Webb, Matt Chapman. It's a good trade. We can get Mookie Betts. We can get Will Smith. And Rengifo. That's good. It's really good. We're not going to do that. So it's going to be the team for now. I mean, again, I'll probably look to try to make some more moves in the offseason. Again, we just don't have a center fielder that I'm like in love with. Where's our team? How do I change positions? Can I change positions? I don't know. Alright, we'll just look at it this way. Trade talks. I mean, J.J. Bleday. I mean, we'll see what he can do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to simulate to the All-Star break. Hopefully this team can actually make the postseason this year. We should have the good first half of the season and a good second half of the season. Can we do it? Let's find out. We're 10 games over. 54-44. It's better. And we are top of the AL West. We're not doing too bad. I wish we could do it a little bit better, but, I mean, I'm not too mad. And again, we've had a lot of injuries, so hopefully this time around, it seems like right now we don't, but Rosario's been good for me. He's in 277. He's got some pop as well, 16 homers. Altuve is still solid. Alvarez has been really good cold as of late, but still really good. Christian Walker's struggling. He's actually going to be a free agent, so we might want to get a better first baseman. I mean, I don't mind keeping him, but, you know, he's just, obviously, he's regressing. Alec Bohm's been solid, especially on fires like Diaz. You got Willie Abreu's been good, but Bleday's not been doing it for me. And Volpe at short, this thing, he doesn't really hit well. So it's not going to help much there. Looking at the bench, I mean, Payne's going to be a free agent. I might make a move here. I really want to get some more hitting. Pitching rotation, Valdez been solid. Bieber's been cold as of late. We're still doing all right. Francis having a good season. Javier's been good. Hunter Brown. Martinez out of the bullpen now. We got the middle of the bullpen looking all right except for Taylor Scott. He's been kind of brutal. And then Abreu's kind of stunk this season. Might look to move him in the offseason. And then Herron and then Hoffman has been excellent. 25 saves. Love that for him. All right, I think it's time for me to make a trade, and honestly I'm gonna pick Volpe because I know he's gonna be cheaper. So, and he's got one more season, so yeah, before I have to sign him. So that's fine with me. I'm gonna trade Pena. We'll see what we can get for him. I definitely want a better center fielder. There's a lot of things I want. So, all right, we'll look around and see who's out there in the market. Try to make some moves and improve this team. So let's do it, shall we? The Diamondbacks, we get Jake McCarthy for Pena, Rogers, and Garver. He's having an all-star type season. He's been doing well for the Diamondbacks, so might as well grab him. So welcome team Jake McCarthy. All right, I'm going to just deal with the Mariners. I'm going to get Wilson Contreras for Bleday, Scott, and Gordon. Contreras is having a really good season. He's actually been doing really solid for the last few seasons. So we're going to get him. And, Christian Walker will keep him on the team. But, or will we? I don't even know. Maybe not. Actually, maybe I'll move him for a pitcher. Yeah, I want to get one more starter. So you know what? Contreras has one more season after this year, so might as well keep him, and we can always look to get another first baseman if we need to. So yeah, I think I'm going to move Walker, though, since I probably am not going to resign him, and I think he's going to regress more. All right, the Royals, we got Christian Walker, Nick Martinez, and Hunter Brown going over to them. We're going to get Chris Bubich, Edwin Ucheda, and then Guiano Allende because the organization depth that we need at left field. Because now, I'm just realizing Nimmo's not really playing. I'm going to move Nimmo and see if we can get something for him. What that is, we'll find out. All right, I'll do this deal with the Reds. This is more of a salary dump here. Noel V. Marte and Orlando Feliz for Brandon Nimmo. Yes, Brandon Nimmo. We're going to get him for the team. For them, at least. So, yeah. Cool stuff there. Again, salary dump a little bit. But I'm not mad at it. I think we might be okay. We'll see what happens the rest of the season. We're 54-44. Hopefully we can make the postseason a game and a half up on the Athletics. Winning the division would be nice here. So let's simulate, and I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the end of the season. 94-68 won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. Isn't that fantastic? I say it is. Regular season has come to an end. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes. Yes, I would. So, all right, cool. Listen. Postseason bound. 94-68. Weren't the best team in the AL, but I'll take it. Your Twins were at 100 wins. We were at 94, which is good. League leaders, Alvarez, home runs, McCarthy, stolen bases, Alvarez, RBIs, and runs, and slugging, and OPS. Looks like Alvarez might have had an MVP season, which is what I wanted him to have. Wonderful. Awards, Gold Glove, Willie Abreu, Hank Aaron, and MVP for Jordan. Very nice, very nice. Connor Norby, wow, what a season he had. Good for you, buddy. Get some injuries. Shoulder inflammation, but she okay. Solid as a backup catcher. Backup catcher. McCarthy, not bad. Rosario, we got Alvarez, really good. Contreras is really good as well. Bohm was really good. Okay, Abreu, Diaz struggled a little bit. Altuve, solid in season cold though. I don't want to have to move Altuve, but man, his contract's gonna be tough to swallow. And then Volpe, need you to hit a little bit more Volpe, but that's all right. You probably, you're there for defense too, I guess. Rest of the bench, Lehman was pretty good. Not a lot of reps from these guys, but we'll take it. How's the pitching? Valdez, solid. Chris Bubich, good. And we have Bieber, is great. Javier, solid. And France, the starting rotation looks good. We have some guys out of the bullpen. Hopefully don't pitch too much. Yep, Edwin was good. Harvey, really good. Cousins, solid. And then Abreu struggled. Herron was really good. And then Jeff Hoffman closed it out. 45 saves. So we are finally in the postseason. Look at that. And we get to take on the Tigers. Funny enough, the Tigers is who they played in real life last season, and they lost to. Now, the Tigers, obviously different at this point, but still, 83-win team are your Detroit Tigers. And they're not yours, but we'll just assume that they are. Matchup is going to be Valdez versus Manning. game number 1, and we're going to lose that one 8-4, courtesy of San Diego Studios Sim Engine, greatest sim engine of all time. None better. Game 2, Chris vs. King. We lose 12-2, courtesy of San Diego Studios Sim Engine. Wow. Might be the last time I ever heard for Chris, because my goodness, that's the start you're going to give me? Terrible. Our pitching's been awful, and we need to hit more. Need to win game 3 here. Bieber versus Giolito. Are we going to get swept? You bet your ass we will. Man, we can't pitch. That is terrible. We were up 10-2, and we lost the game. That's bad. That's very bad. That is very, very bad. That is pathetic. Bieber also separated his shoulder. Sucks. McCarthy was alright. Rosario was good. Alvarez stunk. Contreras stunk. Ray was good. Diaz stunk. Altuve was good. And Volpe was actually good. Bench, nothing from them. Pitching was awful. Valdez awful. Bubic was absolutely awful. And then this guy pitched. Yeah. Bieber was awful. Gusto was awful. Edwin was awful. Harvey was good. Abreu was awful. Herron was... Oh my gosh. Everybody that pitched, except for friggin' Utter Harvey, was not a train wreck. Everybody else was a train wreck. This is just... That's sad. That's very sad. Alright, so... Pitching needs to be a concern. Pitching is the biggest concern. After looking at that, I mean, we still have some holes in our lineup, but... Wow, that pitching is not good. Never win like that. So we're going to have to improve the pitching because that was absolutely abysmal. Tigers didn't win the World Series against the Mets. Now we go on to the offseason where we need to improve this pitching. Arbitrations, free agency. We have money. We do have money. So you might be wondering, why do we have money? Well, we do. I could even possibly free up more money. Now, I don't think it's going to stay that way. But I think I'm going to move Abreu because he just hasn't been really doing it for me this past few seasons. So let's see if we can maybe grab somebody for him. And yeah, it's time to make some trades because we need to improve this team. Pitching especially. Just deal with the Nationals. We're going to get Mitchell Parker. I want to see if we can also get a relief pitcher as well. Not really because I don't... Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, is there any other position I could get that I would want? Let's see, we can have the left fielder. I could get this Jose Mateo guy. Because he's not good. I can also get Nelson Diaz. Let's get Nelson Diaz. Or... Yeah, or can I get Charlie Sharp? Or I get Thorne. No, I'd rather have the center. I'd rather have the 18-year-old center fielder. So we'll do this deal with the Nationals. Going to get Mitchell Parker, Nelson Diaz for Abreu, Tamares, and Gusto. That's trade number 1. All right, I'm going to get Logan Webb for Chris, Leod, and Cole. So obviously Chris was absolutely terrible in the postseason, and that just soured me from wanting to have him. So I'm going to get Logan Webb instead from the Giants. So thank you. Daniel Lowe for Dubin, Caminiti, and Fuqua. I'm going to get Daniel Lowe to be the first baseman. I know I have Contreras, but I assume he's going to regress, so we're going to get Daniel Lowe just in case he does regress. Made a signing, and it's going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Griffin Jax, added to the bullpen. He's over the moon excited, joining the Astros. Welcome to the team. All right, I grabbed Miguel Vargas. He's kind of like a platooner guy. So 2-year, $950K. It's a little less than he actually wanted, but I'm cool with it. Grab Drew Rasmussen. Oh, here's the cringe. Turns out my star sign forecast was right. I'm signing with the Houston Astros. Great. All right, I grabbed Garrett Clevenger as well for the bullpen. Welcome to the team, my friend. And I don't know if we can get Nacho. Yeah, we can't because I think I'm over budget. let's see. Am I over budget? I'm pretty sure I am. Yep, I am. So we're, well, 115K left. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, I could try to see if there's any other trades we can make out there, but honestly, I don't mind the team going into the fourth season. Well, fourth season. So let's head on to the next season. Hope for the best. All right, here we go. Season number 4. We are advancing to it, and let's see what it's looking like. If we go to the lineups, we can see here we got a Jake McCarthy, Ahmed Rosario, Yordan Alvarez, Wills Contreras DHing, Alec Boehm, Willie Abreu with Diaz, Daniel O, and then Anthony Volpe with Altuve, Marte, Adams, and Vargas coming off the bench. Wells Caratini, I didn't see him there. And kind of the same thing. We know Altuve plays right field, I guess. So he plays against lefties only. Okay, I mean, not the end of the world. Pitching rotation, it's Webb, Valdez, Bieber, Javier, and Parker. On paper, looks good with France out of the bullpen as long as pitcher. Edwin up there with Rasmussen and Harvey in the middle, and then Griffin Jacks, Tim Herron, and Jeff Hoffman out as the closer. I mean, this should be as good of a team as we can make it. You know, I don't know how good this team's going to be. I don't. But what I do know is that I'm hoping we can make the postseason, and I'm hoping to actually win a postseason game, not have that disaster that we did against Detroit. Now, if I was going to make a trade, it'd be all these guys for whoever. Yeah, all injury situation focused cheese. Oh, well, that's not. Oh, that's not. Look at that. I can get Fernando Tatis. I'm not going to do that. Is there a world where I can get this done? Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani. And like, yeah, no, I can't. I don't want to do the trade anyway. All right, I'll just mess around. I'm just trying to have fun with the logic, you know. So, okay, we're good there. We're good there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's kind of cool from this angle. It's like a different color. All right, I'm just gonna simulate the rest of the season here. Well, not the rest of the season, but just the season. We're gonna go to the All-Star break. I'm hoping this team can be competitive, win some baseball games. They're 60-36, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all. We're 60-36. Is that the best record in the MLB? It actually is, surprisingly. 60-36 is the best. Injuries, nobody right now, but I'm sure we had some guys hurt at some point. And McCarthy's hitting well, so he's doing his thing out there. Shout out to him. Rosario, not too bad. Alvarez having a solid year. Contreras could be doing better. But again, he's regressing, so. Alec Boehm's solid. Diaz having a great year. Willie Abreu's solid. Daniel O and Volpe is just not really hitting enough. Not really doing it for me. But I do have an idea of who I want to trade for. I want to make a trade, and there is a bat that I can add into this lineup. And I think it would be helpful for us. As for the rest of the team, Vargas has been solid off the bench. Caratini. Altuve. I know we're going to hate this, but I'm going to move Altuve. I think it's just time. It's time. Pitch rotation, Valdez, Webb, Bieber hasn't been very good at all this year. Javier's been really good. Mitchell Parker, need a little more out of you, my friend. Just a little bit more. France is good. Rasmussen All-Star, that's great. Harvey, a little iffy this year. Jack's been good. Herron, Hoffman, excellent. 34 saves. We got to hope everybody can pitch this year. I mean, that's the biggest thing. But I do have a trade that I want to make. So let me go out there and make it right this moment. All right. I am getting the GOAT, Corey Seager, as well as Dylan Drayling for Altuve, Contreras, and Adams. I'm keeping Altuve in Texas, so you guys can still watch him. But man, I know I have to do it. We get a better bat. And Seager actually saved a little bit of money by doing this trade too. And I mean, it still allows me to keep Volpe as well for like defensive purposes. Since I mean, Seager isn't like bad defensively, but it's someone we can keep. So we're off that trade, and they will accept it. So that does that there. So I'm hoping we can hit. It should be good. I mean, if Volpe needs a day off, so you can play short. You know, I would like Alvarez to not be the DH, but or be the DH, but it is what it is. I mean, I could have went for left. Honestly, I probably should have traded for a left fielder. Now I think about it, instead of a shortstop. But yeah, I didn't want to have to move Volpe. I mean, I guess I could move if I really wanted to. I could move Volpe for a left fielder and get Steven Kwan. I mean, that would work. That would work. And if I get Jackson Churio, I'd be happy. I mean, that would be awesome. Get Wyatt Langford probably, or Evan Carter. I'm trying to think here else I'd want. Riley Green, maybe. I really want Santander. Jaron would be a good pickup. But yeah, these guys are all kind of valuable. So, nah, you know what? We're just going to keep the team as is. I think I'm happy with it. Let's simulate the rest of the season. This should be a postseason team, possibly a 100-win team as well. And hopefully we can do some good things in the postseason. All right, 97-65. Didn't win 100 games, but 97-65 is a good record. We did win the division, and we're taking on the winner of our playoff team, which automatically means we're in the AL. Yes, we're in the divisional series. That's what I mean to say. Twins had the better record, though. So, Diamondbacks 99 wins, Dodgers 96, Twins 99. So nobody won 100 games. We were one of the better teams. League leaders, Webb, innings pitched, and whip, and WAR. Might have won a Cy Young. McCarthy stolen base. Corey Seager RBIs. Judge had a really good year. Looks like, wow, a lot of Twins up there. There's Lamont Wade Jr., who just seems to kill it a lot. Christian Yelich. Carlos Correa. There are a bunch of our Astros right there. So it looks like we hit pretty well. Awards, Jeff Hoffman delivering into the year, so that's good. Corey Seager finished second in MVP voting, only behind Judge. Injury list, nobody's hurt. That's good, at least for now. Did extend a lot of our guys too. Rosario, not bad. I mean, if I can get another second baseman, I will. But honestly, I'm not too mad with his production. Alvarez was really good. Seager was great. Bohm's been great. Diaz, Brady a little chilly. Daniel Lowe, nice. Volpe. And again, guess you could be there for defense. You could be there for defense. Bench, nothing too crazy right home about. Vargas solid. Bertini, all right. Marte, not much out of you. And neither with Duvall. His rotation, Valdez, good stuff. Webb, good stuff. Bieber, much better second half of the season. Javier was really good. Parker, I mean, he's not going to pitch anyway, really. So, Francis, not bad. Middle of the bullpen, good other than Harvey. You have Cousins back up there. And back end, not terrible. Hoffman, obviously, 52 saves. He was really good. All right. So we advance. And the matchup is the Guardians, who won 87 games. All right. Framber Valdez versus Gavin Williams. Game number 1. Can we win it? We can. There we go. Huge. H-U-G-E, huge. Game 2, Logan Webb versus Nestor Cortez Jr. We lose at 7-2. We made a lot of errors this game. Our fielding was not good. Who made the errors? And I was just talking about how, like, I wanted to keep around Rosario, but not only did he must have made a costly error. And then got caught stealing. And he's been hitting the ball well. But okay. Still, though, kind of fucked us a little bit. But that's fine. Wow. Is it fine? I don't know. Either way, a lot of guys made errors. So Webb didn't even do that bad. It's just, the defense was terrible that game. Game 3, Bieber versus Tanner Bybee. So Bieber against his former team. We lose 9-8. Guarantee we blew this game, of course. Gave up 6 runs in the 5th. That's just not good. After getting run support. Not good, man. Not good. Griffin Jacks with the loss. So we got to win Game 4 here to stay alive and force Game 5. Valdez versus Luzardo. Can we do it? We do. All right. Hopefully our defense works this time around. And hopefully we can hit a little bit. Gavin Williams versus Logan Webb. What do you got for me? You got a 9-5 victory is what we got for me. That's good. Much better. All right. In the ALCS, we have the Royals, who are a 90-win team. And we're going to try to see if we can beat them. I mean, that's the objective, right? Right. Okay. Bieber. Shane Bieber versus Cole Reagans. Game 1. We win 1-0. Beautiful performance. That is the kind of pitching performance we need out of the boys. Good stuff. Game 2. Christian Javier versus Ranger Suarez. We win at 8-6. All right, we're up 2-0 on the series. That's good. Valdez versus Marsh. Game 3. We lose 1-0. That's not what we needed. Got to hit more. Game 4. Webb versus Brown. And we win at 4-3. Let's go. We're up 3-1. Fast with the W. Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? We will die. But we have 2 more games, so we technically don't really die. But still. Got to win Game 6 here. Javier versus Suarez at home. And we do just that. And we are in the World Series to take on the Reds. 188 games. Framber Valdez versus Hunter Green. Game number 1 of the World Series. We're at home, by the way. Home field advantage. We lose at 3-1 courtesy of San Diego Studios. Sim Engine. 13 hits and only 1 run to show for it. And by the way, we blew the game in the 10th inning. No less. So the pitching was very good. The hitting wasn't. And then our bullpen stunk. And then when they decided to give up 3 runs, we got 1 run back. But that was it. And we also made an error. Great. All right, Game 2. Bieber. Hasn't been too great. Against Rhett. Can we win it? We do. All right, back in the win column. All right, it's tied up 1-1, so the Reds got to win on the road. Game 3 here, I need Logan Webb. I need a pristine performance here. Can you give it to me? You didn't do terrible. We didn't hit. We got to start hitting a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. Not his best performance, but a good one. I mean, if we could hit, it'd be great. Valdez versus Phillips, Game 4. Need to win this one here. And we do. All right. Good stuff. Game 5, do or die. Javier versus Hunter Green. Can we take the 3-2 series lead back home, or will we be down 3-2? That's a big performance right there, hitting-wise. All right, we have a chance to win the World Series here in our 4th season. That's what we like to see. Okay, we're going to say okay. And we're going to quick manage, because that's what we do. All right, who's on the mound today? It will be... Oh, Dyken Park. Right. It's not Minute Maid anymore, is it? Wow. I don't know. Do you guys still call it Minute Maid for those Astro fans out there? Let me know down in the comments below. Is it still Minute Maid to you? All right. Bieber hasn't been great. I want him to have a great performance here, hopefully. I mean, he had one good pitch. He had one bad outing. So let's see if we can have a good outing here. We're going to need it. All right, just look at their lineup. All right, not too bad there in the first inning. All right, they got Rhett on the bump. Let's see if we can hit a little bit. All right, 1 run. Good. Get ourselves some run support. Bieber, good stuff. Bottom of the 2nd, we get some more runs. Not really, but that's okay. Inning number 3. Got a single, but nothing doing. All right. Bottom of the 3rd, let's see if we can get some more runs. We don't. All right. 4th inning, we'll slow it down a little bit. All right, good stuff there. Bottom of the 4th, fly out, walk. Volpe, what do you got for me? Pop out. Jake McCarthy, grounds out. All right. Carson Kelly with a walk. Can't be walking, guys. That's bad. That's also bad, courtesy of San Diego Studios, Sammy and Jenny. All right, got out of it, though, but man, stuff. All right, let's see if we can get a run back here. Rosario hasn't been too great in the postseason. Alvarez has. He's in 500. He strikes out, though, of course, when I say the GOAT not doing well, but he gets a single there, which is huge. Alec Bowen, what he got for me? He pops out, courtesy of San Diego Studios, Sim Engine. All right, strikeout, single, fly out, and Beaver's your last batter. Actually, you're done. I'm gonna take you out. Bring in Heron, I guess. Gives up a single. To the lefty, he didn't do his job. Stolen base. I didn't mean to walk batter, my bad. And I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I meant to take him out, and the game didn't recognize that I went down again, and I hit the whatever. Yeah, it's over. All right, well, you're game 7, so it's not a big deal, but still, that's annoying. Unless we could hit a little bit, but not really doing too well on that front. Striking out a lot, that's for sure. Seem to love doing that. Might as well keep him in for these lefties. All right, you're done now. Pitching change. 7th inning. We'll bring in Drew. Why not? He hasn't been good, but might as well just have him go the rest of the game. We're down 5-1. McCarthy against Williamson. Grounds out. Rosario. Ground out. Alvarez. Single. All right. Goat. I need you to do something here. Grounds out. All right. Strikeout. Single. Double play. Bottom of the 8th. Ian Gabot, pop out. Diaz, fly out. Abreu, single. Danielo with a fly out. And I might as well just keep Rasmussen rested away. Which I will. And yeah, we're not even going to hop in because it's not going to be close. Yeah. All right. 5-1. So we're going to a game 7. Got to hit a little bit more if we want to actually win. But at least you guys get 2 games here. Hopefully I can hop in on this one. We'll see. I mean, obviously, if we win, we will. It's a close one. It'll be interesting for the content purposes, but Logan Webb, I mean, has been too amazing. Hopefully, he can have an amazing start here. Let's see what happens first inning. Not a good start. We're down 2-0. Get a run back, though. All right. All right. Bottom second. We get some more hits. Nope. 3rd inning. Nothing. Bottom 3rd. Single. Nothing. All right. 4th inning. Gives him a solo home run courtesy of San Diego Juice. SIMENGNE, greatest dimension of all time. Best believe it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Goodbye, Webb. You're horrible. Way to go, buddy. All right, we're just going to take him out. Not good. We're going to bring in Francis. Why not? He hasn't pitched at all. Gives him a 2-run homer. It's over. It's over. We lost. 5 runs. Just not good. Got to hit a little bit. There you go, boom. Nice. Good low. Come on, get a hit, Carantini. You've been horrible. Honestly, can I pinch hit? Do we have any, put Diaz in. Gets a fielder's choice. Ground out. All right. Francis, single, double play, pop out. 7-2. Gonna bring in Abreu. Single, good. McCarthy, what do you got for me? Fielder's choice. Rosario. 2-run homer. Okay, 7-4. We're back in this. Alvarez strikes out Seager. Single. Boom. What do you got? Ground fly out. All right. Francis, I might as well just keep him in. Fly out. Fly out. Double. All right. I'm not going to keep you in anymore. Pitching change. Hunter Harvey, come on in. Gets a strikeout. Let's go. All right. Bottom of the 6th. We're down 3. Can we string together some hits? Nope. All right. Bottom of the 7th. Abreu, what do you got for me? Quijada strikes out McCarthy. Ground out Rosario. Fly out courtesy of San Diego Juice. Sim engine. 8th inning. Harvey gives up a leadoff double, which means you're going to come out. And I'm going to bring Griffin Jacks. Gives up a single courtesy of San Diego Juice Sim engine. And he gives up a home run. Ground out. And I'm just going to pitching change here. Because this game's over now. Gives up a double. Pitching change. Can't do it. Doesn't let me. Strikeout. Now I can make a pitching change. But whatever. At this point, it doesn't matter. It's over. Whatever. Yep. Bottom of the 8th. Not even going to hop in. What's the point? What's the point if you can't pitch? I mean, it's just, I've never seen it before where guys just don't know how to pitch. Like, and then we can't seem to hit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. Ground out. Strikeout. I mean, is it even any point in hopping in? No, there isn't. Lose 12-4. I mean, horrible 2 games. Really piss poor. Really piss poor. Yeah, our pitching was absolutely abysmal. Awards. I mean, Alvarez played well, but McCarthy, Bohm had their moments as well. Rosario, I am going to get a better second baseman. I said I wasn't, now I am. Seager really struggled. I got you to hit Seager, and you're not hitting, so that's a bit of an issue for me. Which makes me want to get a left fielder now, and then move you, and I never say that about the GOAT, but the GOAT really struggled. So, wow. Marte was good, 3 at-bats. Yeah, not great. Pitcher rotation. Webb stunk. Valdez was good. Bieber stunk. Javier was good. Francis wasn't very good. Edwin was good. Rasmus wasn't good. Harvey was okay. Cousins stunk. Yeah, I mean, rotation needs to be better. Bullpen needs to be better. And then Seagers can't hit. Which is weird because usually I get him so that he can hit. He hasn't been hitting, so. All right, I guess we have one more season to go. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. We got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out. I mean, we had a good postseason run, but there's one more season. We have the talent. We do have the talent. It's just we need to put it together. We need to put it together. The pitching's got to be better. I guess we'll see who's out there in the market. All right, did my arbitrations, free agency. We have a little bit of money. And, I mean, the guy, I'd probably want to go after a bullpen arm. Because I don't have enough for a starter. I might throw Jojo Romero a contract, because why not? And then, yeah, I want to get a second baseman, a better second baseman. So I'm going to trade somebody for Rosario. Just going to get a better second baseman. So, yeah, honestly, I don't even care who the positions are. Yeah, left-hand pitcher. What is he? He's just a left-hand pitcher. Okay, cool. All right. That'll probably be the only amount of money I have anyway. It might even go away. Who knows? But if I have enough money, I'm going to go for Jojo Romero. All right, instead, I'm going to go after Jose Cata, but are you window shopping or serious about buying? He declined that. But I think, I don't know, maybe he'll be interested still. Like, if I just keep giving him that, the interest will, like, improve, hopefully. So I'm going to try to get him. Let's see if this time around it'll work. Send lotteries. I don't care. Marlins. I don't care what they have to give me. Will it work? Okay. Well, what do you want me to tell you, brother? I don't know. I guess maybe I won't get him. I don't know. I have no idea. He's just being, like, very... Okay, yeah, no. We're going to get him because the interest is there. 78%. Just take the contract, dude. Finally. I mean, this guy was being very difficult. And he pitched against us in the World Series, so we're going to get Quijada. Why not, right? Another lefty out of the pen. All-in move here. We're getting Fried and Herner from the Yankees for Rosario, Jaworski, and Treadwell. So Nico Herner, new second baseman, then we'd also just get Fried, another pitcher for the rotation. I mean, I'd like to be able to move Francis and Parker, but I'll probably have to do that and, like, trade that line or something, and then maybe get, like, another bat or something in the lineup. I mean, I have an idea of what I could do, theoretically. I mean, I could move Seager, those two guys, and try to get, like, a dynamite bat. I mean, Seager should be the dynamite bat, but he just wasn't in the postseason, so I don't know. Let's just simulate, see what happens in this fifth and final season. We're going to go to it, and, you know, hopefully we can make it back to the World Series and win it this time. The final season, McCarthy, Herner, Alvarez, Seager with Bohm, Diaz, Abreu, Daniel Lowe, and then Volpe, Marte, Vargas, Caratini, Hendrick off the bench. Excuse me. And I guess for catcher purposes, yeah, Diaz, yeah, Caratini plays against lefties, which I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Pitcher rotation, Valdez, Fried with Webb, Bieber, and Javier, with Parker and Francis out of the bullpen, Edwin, Rasmussen, and Harvey with Jax, Herron, and Hoffman. You know what? Is there a way? Again, this is just... This is like a what kind of deal what kind of thing can I get out here? You know what I mean? Like, Tatis would be great. Ooh. 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 Okay. Because that's interesting, right? Because I get a pitcher. And someone that can hit. In Ohtani. Wanso's really easy to get. Do I do that? I might do that, actually. I think I'm going to get Shohei Ohtani on this team. Just kind of looking at, like, other guys that are out there. I can get Judge. Judge has been really good, too. I could get Judge. Kind of funny if he's on the Astros. But I don't want to get another trade with the Yankees. I can get Devers. I don't want to do that. I mean, Tatis would have been the guy I kind of wanted, honestly, because I haven't traded for him yet. I mean, yeah, Ohtani makes sense. Is there a way I could get Ohtani? Ohtani and so AJ's there. I mean, Yohan is not bad at all. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at that. I would prefer is there anybody here I can get? I can get another. I can get Matt Kroon. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody here we'd other kind of want to grab. I guess Cal Stevenson. All right, you know what we're doing this deal with the Dodgers. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get Ohtani. I'm gonna get Yohan Stevenson. We're gonna give up Francis Parker and Seager. That's a monster move if I've ever seen one. But you know what? We're risking it with Ohtani, and he has been great pitching. He still hits all right. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Does it make me better? I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. So let's simulate to that fifth and final season All-Star break. And this is the team. I'm done making trades for the video. All right, we kind of got off to a bit of a slow start, but we are 58-39 now, so that's good. I feel like we got off to a slow start. It felt like it. But, yeah, I mean, listen, we're 58-39. This is the team. This is the team. McCarthy, solid. I mean, Herner's been all right-ish. Alvarez, excellent. Ohtani, I mean, it's all right. I mean, good power numbers, you know, nothing crazy to write home about. Bowman, good. Diaz, Daniel Lau, okay, Willie Abreu. Volpe, I mean, you know, some guys a little iffy. Gary Sanchez, of course, that is San Diego Studios' favorite to sign for me. We'll look at the injuries after I look at the stuff. I mean, Ohtani's pitching has not been good. That's concerning. He's not dynamite at the plate, and he's not pitching extremely well, which is a bit of a problem. And Fried has been eh. Javier, I mean, Webb is a long relief pitcher now, which is kind of crazy to say, but the rest of the bullpen, I mean, Hoffman's been a little iffy this season. Yohan's been good. He might be end up being a closer, who knows? But again, this is it. I said I was gonna make trades. This is gonna be the team. Injuries, nobody's hurt right now. So yeah, I mean, this is the squad. I mean, I could get Tatis if I give up everybody there, which I don't want to do. All right, this is it. Like I said, whatever happens, happens. We're going to make the postseason. I'm a little worried about how we're going to perform in that postseason, though. I mean, 58 wins and one of the better teams in the league. Yeah, I mean, let's just hope for a good second half of the season and hope that we could dominate in the postseason. 99-63, won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. Great. So we're the best team in the AL, not the best in the MLB, though. Mets were 103 wins for the Dodgers, 104 for the Mets. Some league leaders there. Fried win percentage, Hoffman saves, and Bieber whips. So looks like we have better second half of the season for some of these guys. Batting title for Jordan, so that's good. Awards, Cy Young, Fried. Okay, there you go. Fried doing really well. And then Alvarez, batting title. Finished third in MVP voting behind Gunnar, a.k.a. the cover athlete, and Devers. Well, I could have won for Devers. I said I maybe should, but decided not to. Nobody's injured, which is good. Hernandez season kind of cold. McCarthy, so did he. Alvarez obviously was really good. Ohtani, solid-ish. Bohm, not bad. Diaz, a little cold. Daniel Lowe's been good. Ryu cold, and Volpe's alright. Bench, other than Sanchez, not very good. Oh, Hendricks up there. Yeah, still not very good. Pitch rotation, I mean, Ohtani ended up doing, Lohani, R.A. Bieber is great. Javier is great. Valdez was great. Fried was obviously Cy Young, so that's good. The funny thing is, he's not even going to be slated to pitch because, again, he's 86 overall, and they'll pitch him. But I'll probably pitch him anyway. Rest of the bullpen, I mean, Hoffman ended up doing all right, but again, the high ERA. Jax was really good, but again, all comes down to how well we do in the postseason. That's all I care about. Yankees, man. Those gosh darn Yankees. 83-win team. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1, we have a fun matchup. Sanchez versus Ohtani. I'm a little worried about Ohtani because his pitching has not been there this season, so I have a weird feeling that he may not pitch well in the postseason. Yep. Let's see. Actually, no, he did well. It was the bullpen who fucked it up for me. Ohtani was It actually wasn't that good. But the bullpen still fucked it up. Yeah, he gave it 4 runs in, like, the first inning. Other than that, then he relaxed. But when you give up 5 runs in the 9th inning, that's kind of 10th inning, and extras, that's kind of embarrassing. So, can't have that. Game 2, Bieber versus Hicks. Gotta win this one. And we do. 2-0. Big game right there. Alright. Game 3 would be huge to win it. Christian Javier versus Bailey Ober. Can we win it? We do. Good. Let's avoid a Game 5 and win Game 4. Valdez versus A.J. Smith. Shover. And we do just that. Okay. Baltimore in the ALCS. 93-win team. Can we get back to the World Series? I hope so. Ohtani, I need you to be on your A game here. Can you do it? No, you cannot. And Jeff Hoffman's got to stop pitching. Oh, he's got to stop pitching. I mean, he's been... I don't understand how Jeff Hoffman is blowing. Like, he blows. What are we blowing, man? I mean, Ohtani didn't pitch great either, but still, like... We need to step it up, man. Not good. Bullpen's got to be better. All right, so we lose Game 1. Game 2, Bieber versus Rodriguez, and we win it. Nice. Okay. Game 3, Javier versus Povich. Can we get this W? No, we can't. Courtesy of San Diego Studios, sim engine, greatest sim engine of all time. You best believe it. All right, Game 4, Valdez versus Josiah Gray. We lose that one 6-4 somehow. Why are we losing it 6-4? Oh, that's because we gave up 5 runs in the 8th and the 9th inning, and my bullpen choked it away. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I also forgot to switch myself back to the bottom right. So I apologize for that being the bottom left. But I had just noticed that now. So, whatever. That didn't really matter anyway. But I figured I should apologize. My bullpen should apologize too, because they've been terrible. Alright, let's see if we can start hitting a little bit here. Matt Manning on the mound for them. Get yourselves a double, nothing doing. Ohtani, you got to pitch well here. I need you to pitch well. Alright, second inning. Boom, what do you got for me? And the boys, nothing doing. Alright, Ohtani. Good stuff there, third inning. Okay, 2 hits, nothing doing. Bottom of third, nothing doing for them. Okay, we're going to go like this. Single for Diaz. And we strike out there, okay. Double for Holiday, single for Rutschman, ground out, walk, bases loaded now, pop out, 2 outs, please get out of this. Thank goodness. All right, 5th inning. Strikeout for Abreu. Volpe with a flyout. Single for Herner. Double for McCarthy. Gives us 1-0 lead. Alvarez, what do you got for me? He pops out. All right. So we got a run. That's good. Bottom of the 5th. Walk for Contreras. Double for Katsevich. Quan walk. Bases loaded now. I really want to do a pitching change, but if I do a pitching change, will it take out Ohtani? No, he'll still be a DH. I hope at least. I'll bring in Quijada. Face the lefty. Really? We're going to walk home a batter? I mean, that's embarrassing. I mean, this is a joke. This is a joke. All right, Edwin, I guess. Fielder's choice. Get out of it. I mean, that's just not a good inning at all. Tani's not been hitting the ball well. Gets a single there at least. Of course, I try to steal. He gets caught stealing. It would have been a double play anyway. Fly out. All right. Strikeout. Strikeout. Ground out. All right, that's a good inning. Top of 7. Let's see if we can start hitting a little bit. That would be great. Nope. Nope. And nope. Too much to ask for, right? Bring in Herron. He's been brutal. But he does his job there. All right. 8th inning. Manning's probably done. Herner. Yup. Zach Jackson. We're down 2 runs. Fly out. McCarthy. Ground out. Alvarez. Hit a homer. Nope. Fly out. Courtesy of San Diego Shoes. SME and Janie greatest mention of all time. You best believe it. All right. We're going to do a pitching change. Hopefully, Jax can get out of this unscathed. Nope. Give a solo home run. That's great. Great. All right. We're down 3. Ohtani. We're paying you the big bucks. You know what? Let's watch this at bat. Maybe if I watch it, we'll get it. We're down 3 runs. This is it right here. Get back to the World Series. See if we can. Grounded foul there from Ohtani. I mean, again, this has been a less than stellar performance from my team. Just not hitting the ball and can't seem to get out. So we need to get out. So we walked home like 4 guys. I mean, four walks or however many walks it was. It's just not going to work, you know? It's not going to work. Can't win if you can't pitch, and if you can't hit, can't win either. So, you know. All right, 3-1. I mean, they might walk Ohtani here, and then Bohm comes up to the dish. Oh no, they don't walk him, and that's a joke. He hits that 112 miles an hour, and somehow that ball gets caught in right field. I mean. Okay. That's just great. It's fantastic. He roped that. It's ball up and in, although that could have been a strike. Yeah, I mean, down 3. High fly ball. That is Quan. 2 outs. So I guess we might as well watch this one. Looks like we're going to lose this game 4-1. Diaz takes a ball. Man, you know, we had a good team. We're up 3-2 in the World Series. We can't get the job done, you know? It's tough to see. That's hit deep. That's going to be an extra base hit, though. So an not an RBI double, but a double for Diaz. Okay, so a little bit of fight. Brings up Daniel Lowe. Need him to hit something here. Can he do it? I don't know. Takes a strike. I mean, if we could tie this game up, that'd be huge. Swing and a miss there on a ball below his knees. And he swings and misses. So, Orioles go to the World Series, courtesy of SDS and the engine. Beautiful. Yep, like I said, can't win if you can't pitch. So 4 walks for Ohtani, like in 1 inning, or how many innings it was. He walked guys. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. They have 4 hits, but because you walk home. We walked like 6 guys. I mean, that's just, you know, and then we just can't seem to get any big hits. We just leave guys on base. It's really unfortunate. But, I mean, got all the way to the World Series, you know. ALCS here in the fifth and final season. You know, so many games that we should have easily won, but we just didn't do because, I don't know, we just didn't do it. And we didn't hit a lot, clearly. We struggled at the plate. I sound like a broken record at this point. And the pitching, again, Ohtani was brutal. Bieber was solid. Javier was okay. Valdez did his job. The Cy Young didn't even get to pitch. Webb did his job. Harvey was good. Herron was not. Edwin was good. I mean, Kiata had those walks, which wasn't good, but Jack's good. Hoffman, absolutely. Hoffman and Yohan are supposed to be my two. Well, I don't know. They're supposed to be really good, but yep, not good. Not good in the postseason. So it's Baltimore, New York Met World Series. We'll see who ends up winning it. It will be Orioles, so that could have been us if we beat the Orioles, but probably not. We probably would have lost that World Series anyway. Okay, cool. So that is the video, I guess. So let's go to the full screen and close it out. Guys, well, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. Again, it's unfortunate we couldn't get the job done at the plate, and the bullpen just couldn't help me out there a little bit. But we had some good seasons, mainly the last 3. The last 2, actually. But it's not quite enough, so, to win it. So that is, that means, what do we have next? I think the Brewers are next. I think it's the Brewers, and then some other team. I don't know who it is, but off the top of my head. Either way, whoever it happens to be, so you'll see it. So I'm done for now. Take care. We'll see you soon. Peace.